You know, the Lord wants to make sure that we stay consistent, you know, in his word. You know, he sends angels out there to make sure that, you know, we're in the spirit, you know, and that's a blessing that, you know, that you could be sitting around doing whatever and these precepts linger in your mind. Okay. Because that's the Lord reminding us that we have a job to do. Okay. That's the Lord reminding us that we need to get right. Because, and it's, and then I also, you know, I mentioned at times where it's a, you know, I'm thankful that the Most High didn't tell us, didn't tell Yahushua when the time that he was going to return. Okay, see, we only know where in time, we only know where in time we are based on the prophecies, you know, based on what's going on in the world. Okay, based on the prophecies, we know where we stand in time. Okay, so we don't know exactly when the Most High is gonna do these certain things in particular, but we know within a range where we are. So that's why it forces us to stay ready. Okay, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. Okay, because you know, being in this truth and doing this work, at any moment, we understand at any moment things could pop off. You know, Esau can come and pick us up at any moment, and we got to be ready spiritually. Okay, no matter where we are and what we're doing, we got to be ready. We could be far away from home, and martial law could be kicked off, and we got to be ready. Okay, and the Lord is training us for this time that we're getting ready to enter into. Okay, the Lord has taught us that we're gonna lose things, and we have plenty of examples throughout the scriptures how the Most High took things away from righteous men, but blessed them later on, you know, for being faithful. And this is the understanding that we have, but this is the understanding that 2/3 of our people don't have. Okay, they don't exercise that thought in their mind. They exercise the ways of the world in their mind. Okay, so they don't have this gift that we've received. They don't have this foundation that we have. Okay, our people, they need signs. Okay, they need to see somebody glowing. They need to actually see some kind of a marvelous work before they can go to the scriptures and start reading it. But it's gonna be too late. Okay, you're gonna have to get your own oil, man. We can't give you ours. All right, but let me man, you know, I didn't really have a certain, I had an idea what I wanted this video to be, but I didn't really have it super structured this time around. I just wanted to speak on Yahushua being the foundation based on the Spirit. All right, but let me bring out these last few precepts. Let me go to Second Esdras. All right. You know, yesterday I was reading Second Esdras 7, man, and man, you know, you know, for the unbelievers, man, you guys have no idea what we're getting ready to experience. You know, the unbelievers of our people, 2/3 of our people, they just automatically assume that, you know, tribulation is just going to come to those guys who are out on the highways and crying aloud and prophesying. They just think that tribulation is going to come to us and not to them as well. Okay, but they're going to learn that if Esau is going to come for us that are out on the highways and byways and all we doing is speaking the Most High's word and speaking from the Bible, don't think for a second that he's not going to come and get y'all. Okay, because he knows who we are, and he knows based on the prophets and what the prophets have been saying, they know what time we living in. Okay, and if they see the prophets out on the highways and byways, you better believe that they understand it's too late to stop the ball from rolling. So if they go out there and they give us hell, you better believe the 2/3 are gonna receive double. Okay, they're gonna get it worse than the men who are actually doing the work, and the men who have the faith. Okay, don't think they're just gonna grab us up and do whatever to us and not get y'all too. Okay, because Esau understands reincarnation as well. Okay, you don't think he's gonna be paranoid, thinking that those men are gonna come back to the through the 2/3? They understand that. They understand that. So they understand, they have the scriptures too. They know that the covenant is with with Israel. The Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and those who are scattered across the four corners of the earth, they know this. Okay? And they've always had a plan to get rid of us from the jump. Okay? But they're not going to succeed. Okay? The Most High is not going to allow them to succeed, but the Most High is going to allow them to do a work. Okay? Because Esau don't know that he's doing the work in the will of the Most High. Okay, he's only doing what the Most High said that he was gonna do. But Esau thinking that he's doing these things on his own, on his own with his own power. Okay, but Esau is a fool. All right, but let me continue, man. Salakia Akim, But this is 2nd Esdras 8, and 2nd Esdras 8 verse 1. And it says, and he answered me, saying, the Most High hath made this world for many, but the world to come for few. Okay, and the few is the elect of Israel. Okay, and we're gonna have slaves too. Don't get it twisted. That's a part of the few too. Okay, but there's gonna the Most High is gonna let Esau do what he do best. Okay, and that's use his sword. Okay, but the Most High gave him the sword because the Most High knew what he was going to do with it, okay, in the last days, in the latter time, in the latter days, okay? But what did Yahushua say? Those who kill with the sword must be killed with the sword. Those who live by the sword will die by the sword, okay? So the Lord already told us what the deal is, all right? And Esau, that's his blessing, the sword. And he's going to be brought down by the sword. Okay? But let me continue. All right? All right? So the world to come is going to be for a few, and that's going to be the elect of Jacob. It's going to be the ones who believed in the world when nobody else believed. Okay? Those are going to be the ones who served the Lord to the best of their ability, kept the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of their ability. Those who taught whoever they could teach. Those who put their hand on the plow and did the work. The Lord is gonna, the world to come is made for them. Okay? 2nd Esdras 7, broke that down very well. And that's just one chapter of many that breaks it down. But, that was the chapter that I read yesterday, and it was very beautiful, man. But, let me go to one more precept. All right. 2nd Esdras 6 verse 9. All right. 2nd Esdras 6 verse 9 says, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Okay. And this is the time that we're living in, man. It says, let me read it again. 2nd Esdras 6 verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, which we're living right now. This is why Esau is in derision right now. This is why he's in a state of confusion right now, because his world is crumbling and he can't do anything about it. Okay? A house divided can't stand, man. So their house is divided. Okay? You have America, which is Babylon, and then you have Russia. Okay? That's the house of Esau, man. But their house is divided. Okay? And so the house is not gonna be able to stand. All right? So their kingdom is wrapping up, man, and they know it. Okay? Though they try to put on TV, showing people as if they're being successful, don't believe any of that crap. Okay? Because a lot of their people who are in the know, they're getting ready and they're preparing while everybody else is being entertained. And 2/3 of our people thinking that they can still make it. And coming up with and trying to create business ideas and business ventures and all that kind of stuff. They have no idea. They're in the dark. That this place is pretty much wrapping up. Okay? And they're not going to have no excuse in that day. Because the Most High sent his prophets. He sent the apostles. Okay? But I just wanted to bring that out, man. The Lord is our foundation in this faith, man. We walk by faith and not by sight. Okay, our weapons are warfare. Ooh, Salakia, that was one precept. Hold on. Let me bring that out before the video goes out. Alright. Oh, man. I can't believe I didn't bring that out. I'm messing up. Slack-yaki. All right. Okay, Con. 2 Corinthians 10 verse 9. For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh to the pulling down of strongholds, casting down imaginations, and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of Yahweh. Okay, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Hamashiach, man. Yo, man, the scriptures, man. Don't mind me. The scriptures, man. All right? I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Bahasham, Rakah, Quadash. I like to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. I like to give salutations to the Akim preaching the gospel across the four corners of the earth in truth and in sincerity. Shalom, Akim. Shalom.